Welcome to Speak English Podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Speak English Podcast. I'm David, and today I'm here with my amazing co-host, Sarah. Together, we'll explore a fun and powerful way to boost your English.
Thank you, David. Hi, everyone. It's always great to be here with you. I love that we can share practical tips to make your English feel easier and more natural.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever listened to someone speak English and thought, wow, they sound so clear and confident? Well, that doesn't happen by chance.
Exactly. Today, we're revealing a simple daily habit that can help you sound more natural and fluent, too. Stay with us because this can really transform how you practice English.
And before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this podcast with a friend. That way, you'll never miss tips that can upgrade your speaking.
Yes, every like and comment helps us bring you more useful content. Now, let's dive into today's topic: daily English shadowing for clear pronunciation.
Shadowing is one of the most effective techniques to improve the way you sound in English, because it forces you to listen and speak at the same time, training both your brain and your mouth to act together in real situations.
Imagine you are walking next to a friend and repeating their words immediately, like an echo. That's what shadowing feels like, except your friend is an audio or video in English, and you copy the flow of every sound you hear.
What makes shadowing so powerful is that it doesn't give you time to overthink. You simply repeat after the speaker, which builds rhythm and natural patterns into your speech without needing to stop, analyze, or translate.
Many learners spend years studying words but still feel stuck when speaking. Shadowing breaks that barrier because you practice speaking the way people actually talk, with natural pauses, intonation, and connected sounds.
The key idea is not about memorizing lines, but about copying the music of the language. Your voice starts to adapt to the natural melody, and over time, your speaking becomes smoother and clearer without forcing it.
When you practice shadowing daily, even for just a few minutes, you train your ears to catch sounds more quickly, and your tongue learns to respond faster. It's like exercising a muscle that gets stronger every single day.
Shadowing also helps you notice patterns unconsciously. You may not realize it, but your brain starts connecting phrases, and suddenly you are speaking more fluidly without needing to stop and piece everything together.
The beauty of this method is that it feels natural, not like a class. You're not sitting down to study, you're simply copying sounds, and in that process, you absorb the flow of English in a way that sticks with you.
Think of it like learning a song you love. The first time, you may miss some words, but the more you sing along, the better you sound. Shadowing works exactly the same way. It's repetition mixed with rhythm and real practice.
That's why shadowing is not just practice, it's transformation. You begin to hear yourself sounding closer to the speaker you follow, and that progress gives you confidence, energy, and motivation to keep practicing every day.
Let's try shadowing together so you can feel how it works. I'll say a short phrase, and I want you to repeat it immediately after me, without stopping or thinking. Don't worry about being perfect. Just focus on staying close to my voice.
Great. Now it's my turn. I'll give you a simple sentence and you copy me right away. Remember, the goal is to follow the rhythm and tone, not to pause or correct yourself. Just let the words flow naturally out of your mouth.
Here's an example. I really enjoy practicing English every single day. Repeat it after me right now. Keep your voice close to mine, copy the pace. And notice how natural it feels when you don't pause to think about each word.
Perfect. Now repeat with me. Speaking clearly makes me feel more confident when I talk to others. Say it as soon as you hear it. Don't wait. Don't plan. Just let the sound come out and try to match the tone and speed.
When you practice like this, it's almost like your brain doesn't have time to interfere. You are teaching your mouth to move in real time, which builds fluency much faster than reading slowly or repeating isolated words.
Exactly. Shadowing is about connection, not perfection. Even if you miss a small word, don't stop. Keep going with the speaker, because what matters is staying in rhythm and learning how the flow of English feels in your mouth.
Try this again. I can learn more when I practice every day with focus and energy. Say it right after me. This rhythm of listening and repeating creates a habit, and habits are what transform your English over time.
And another one. My English gets better each time I practice shadowing. Repeat that with me right away. Notice how your voice starts following the same pattern without you needing to analyze anything at all.
If you keep doing this daily, you'll see progress faster than you expect. Each session may seem small, but when you add them together, you are building confidence and fluency step by step without stress or pressure.
That's the magic of shadowing. You're not just repeating sounds. You're building a natural connection between listening and speaking. And the more you do it, the more your English will feel easy, clear, and truly alive.
One of the biggest benefits of shadowing is how quickly your pronunciation improves. You don't need special lessons, because by copying a natural voice every day, your mouth learns to produce the same sounds in a smooth and effortless way.
Another benefit is that your listening skills get sharper. When you practice shadowing, your ears become more sensitive to rhythm, stress, and intonation, which makes it easier to understand conversations in real life.
Shadowing also builds confidence because it gives you the experience of speaking without hesitation. Every time you repeat a sentence in real time, you're training your brain to respond faster and trust your own voice.
Many learners feel stuck because they think too much before speaking. Shadowing changes that by pushing you to speak instantly. Over time, you stop hesitating and start sounding more natural, like you're simply having a real chat.
Another great benefit is fluency. When you shadow daily, you stop focusing on individual words and start speaking in full patterns, which is exactly how fluent speakers communicate without breaking their flow.
It also reduces the stress of learning. Instead of worrying about being correct, you just copy the speaker. That creates a safe space where you can practice, improve, and enjoy speaking without fear of making mistakes.
Shadowing even helps with memory. Because you repeat and hear the same sounds over and over, the phrases stick in your mind. Later, when you're speaking, these sentences appear naturally without extra effort.
The method is also flexible. You can use it with podcasts, movies, songs, or any audio you like. This keeps your practice interesting and makes it easier to stay consistent because you're working with content you enjoy.
One hidden benefit is that shadowing trains your breathing. To keep up with the speaker, you naturally learn when to pause and breathe, which gives your voice more control and makes your speech sound calmer and stronger.
And maybe the best part is progress feels real. You can hear your own voice getting closer to the speaker's voice. That sense of growth is motivating, and it reminds you that daily practice truly brings visible results.
Step 1 is choosing the right material. Pick something short, clear, and enjoyable, like a short podcast clip, a scene from a series, or even this very episode. The key is that you actually like the content, so you want to repeat it often.
Step 2 is listening carefully. Play a very short part, maybe just a sentence, and focus on how it sounds. Notice the rhythm, the pauses, the emotion. Don't worry about every detail. Just let the sound enter your ears naturally.
Step 3 is immediate repetition. As soon as you hear the sentence, repeat it without waiting. Try to stay close to the same rhythm and tone. At first it feels fast, but with practice, your voice will begin to follow more smoothly.
Step 4 is repetition and review. Don't just say it once, repeat the same part a few times until it feels easier. Each repetition builds a little more comfort, and soon your mouth and brain work together almost automatically.
Step 5 is to increase the length. Once you feel comfortable with short parts, try longer sentences or even full lines of dialogue. This helps you stretch your attention and train your ability to keep up with natural speed.
Step 6 is daily practice. Even if it's just 5 minutes, consistency is what makes shadowing work. Small, regular sessions create progress that adds up over weeks and months, and that's how you truly transform your English.
Step 7 is recording yourself. Sometimes you don't realize how much you've improved until you hear it. Record your voice while shadowing and compare it after a few days. You'll be surprised by the difference.
Step 8 is to use variety. Don't always shadow the same audio. Try different voices, accents, and topics. This makes your ears flexible and prepares you for real conversations with people who all speak in their own style.
Step 9 is patience. In the beginning it feels awkward, but that's normal. The more you practice, the smoother it becomes. Progress in shadowing is about trust. Trusting that small daily actions create big results over time.
Step 10 is to celebrate progress. Notice when a sentence feels easier or when your voice matches more closely. Each small win matters, and celebrating them keeps your motivation alive and your practice enjoyable.
One common mistake is speaking too slowly when shadowing. If you go much slower than the speaker, you lose the natural rhythm. The goal is not perfection, but staying close to the original pace, even if you miss a small detail.
Another mistake is pausing to think about meaning while repeating. Shadowing is about flow, not analysis. If you stop to understand every word, you fall behind. Trust your ears and let the meaning come naturally later.
Many learners try to copy perfectly from the very first try, and that pressure creates frustration. It's normal to miss words in the beginning. Instead of stopping, keep going with the speaker and focus on staying in rhythm.
A mistake I often see is practicing with very long audios at the start. That makes learners feel overwhelmed. Begin with short clips so your brain and voice can adjust. Then slowly increase length as you gain more confidence.
Some learners also speak too quietly, almost whispering, because they feel shy. The problem is that your mouth doesn't get enough practice forming the sounds. Speak out loud with energy, even if no one is listening.
A big mistake is practicing only once in a while. Shadowing works because of consistency. Doing it for 5 minutes every day is more effective than practicing for an hour only once a week. Regular practice creates real change.
Another issue is focusing only on words instead of rhythm. You may pronounce each word clearly, but if the flow is broken, it won't sound natural. Pay attention to how the voice moves, not just the sounds of single words.
Learners sometimes feel discouraged if they don't sound exactly like the speaker. But shadowing is about progress, not copying perfectly. The important part is that you're training your ears and voice to move closer every time.
One more mistake is choosing material that is too difficult. If the audio feels impossible, you'll give up quickly. Select content that challenges you but still feels possible to follow, so you can actually enjoy the process.
And finally, some people stop practicing when they don't see fast results. But shadowing is like fitness. It takes time. The secret is to keep going daily, because even if you don't notice immediately, your voice is improving.
Here's your challenge. Choose one short audio in English that you enjoy. Maybe a podcast clip, a short video, or a scene from a series. Commit to shadowing it every single day this week for at least 5 minutes without missing a day.
To make it even more powerful, record yourself on the first day and again on the last day of the week. When you compare the two recordings, you'll notice that your pronunciation and rhythm have already started improving.
Keep it simple and realistic. Don't try to shadow a full movie or a long podcast right now. The goal is not volume, it's consistency. A small clip is enough, because repeating it daily will give you the progress you're looking for.
To stay motivated, pick content that makes you feel good. If you enjoy music, choose a song. If you prefer series, pick a scene. When you connect with the audio, shadowing feels less like a task and more like a fun routine.
Remember, your mission is not to be perfect. Your mission is to show up every day and repeat after the speaker. That daily act is what trains your brain, your ears, and your mouth to work together in real time.
If you feel shy, practice in a safe place where you can speak out loud freely. Speaking with energy is important because your voice needs to learn how to produce the sounds clearly. Confidence grows when you practice actively.
Don't forget to celebrate your effort, not only your results. Every day you show up and practice is a victory. Progress may feel small in the moment, but each repetition builds a foundation for stronger English.
I encourage you to share your experience in the comments. Tell us what audio you chose, how many minutes you practiced, and what changes you noticed. Sharing will keep you accountable and inspire others to do the same.
Think of this challenge as planting a seed. At first, you don't see the tree, but the roots are growing underground. Every day of shadowing is watering that seed, and soon you'll hear your English sounding more natural.
So, are you ready? Your mission is waiting. 5 minutes of daily shadowing for 7 days. Record yourself, notice the difference, and share your journey with us. We can't wait to hear how your English transforms this week.
We've explored together how simple techniques can make your English more natural and fluent, from daily practice to staying confident when speaking. Remember, fluency grows with consistency and the courage to use your voice every day.
Throughout this episode, we showed how small steps like shadowing, asking and answering, and storytelling can help you break free from hesitation. Each tool is about creating confidence in your everyday conversations.
If you practice these techniques, you'll notice your speech becoming faster, smoother, and more natural without overthinking. Fluency isn't about perfection. It's about confidence and your willingness to keep trying every day.
We also reminded you to avoid translating in your head and instead let ideas flow naturally in English. This shift takes time, but with practice, it becomes easier and feels more authentic in real conversations.
Remember, if you reached this point of the episode, it means you are truly dedicated to improving your fluency. Stay consistent, keep practicing, and remind yourself that every small effort builds your confidence in English.
Now, I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments and tell us which part of today's episode was the most useful for you. Your experiences can inspire others who are also working on their fluency.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next episodes. Every click helps us reach more learners who want to practice and grow their confidence in English, just like you.
And here's a little challenge. If you enjoyed this content, write the word confidence in the comments below. Let's see how many of you are ready to claim confidence as your next step toward real fluency.